This is gonna be an transcription of the world's greatest assassin gets reincarnated into another world as an aristocrat. Episode 5, the reaction 4. The reaction is not going to commence. 10 years old. He's already white-haired. Rebellious face. Yes, he's definitely lost his innocence. Oh, I'm so bright right now. So obviously he has a crew in the future. And it's curious. Wow, Assassin's Creed in this. So everyone's born with skills, but not everyone is born with mana. And I assume we're gonna recruit the girl at the start of the episode. Oh, you're gonna steal their prey. Yep. Not the ideal prey for you. Begin. Oh! Oh. Oh. So cool. How can you tell? Do you have a skill? Yo! Wow, he's a beast. Wow. Yeah, they just threw her out. She has mana. And certainly she has use. I wonder though, does he really feel anything? Obviously he has gotten his feelings back, but yeah. Okay, so he does feel interesting. Oh. Because the god set this up for you. She gave you a weapon. How convenient. Oof, that's so messed up. Oh, are you sure? But the reason? Yeah, a good answer indeed. It is a messed up thing to do, but we'll see how this is gonna go. Indeed. Okay. I had a feeling he did exactly that, but I didn't think it was so thoughtful. Brainwashing complete though. What? What? I'm so lost. That was a very unexpected thing to show. Oh, how long has it been? No way, it's been 40 years. Yeah, he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing in the future. I mean, he brainwashed her in a single day, so... I mean, it's been 2 years. It's not very quick. Ooh, work. Yeah, darker side. Are we gonna see how strong this girl has become? Training room, delightful. Yeah, she really has expected everything. Okay. Okay. Indeed. Unless... Or maybe you can find a way to make the spear more suitable for assassination. Oof. Wow, she's still so dependent. Yep, this is cool. The animation is actually very good in this one. I want to be closer to the camera, but at the same time in this specific... Oh! And yeah, that was what I wanted to say. There are spears that you can conceal easily. Especially in the magical world. Brainwashing. Yeah, I want to see more of Luke's perspective. That's a creepy thing to say. Oh, hugs. It is. Yeah, you think it is? Probably. Honestly, I just enjoyed this whole episode. It was actually very well animated. It had cool character introduction. And above everything else, it definitely showed that Luke is whoever he is, and he hasn't really changed much yet. I am looking forward to him changing at least a little bit, though. I am glad that they do have this. My goodness, I'm glad that they're definitely not straying away. Or is that what I want to say? Is that the right word? Whatever. That they're not going too far away from the fact that they are assassins. They definitely are very cautious, especially to who they trust and give training to, and I think it makes a lot of sense. Now, the god is actually playing even more of an active role, and guiding someone to Luke is kind of suspicious. It really is. Isn't that pushing it a little too hard? I feel like Luke is already pushing it very hard when it comes to super talented, so yeah. We'll see. I'm not really certain, but just as I said, animation great. Luke, he is still the same. Something I am kind of hoping for is for him to show a little more care, because for now I struggle a little tiny bit to... I think he's a very cool character. I struggle to care for him winning though, because I don't really root for him for any other reason than the fact that I think he's cool, and I don't think that's enough, at least for me, for now. And I don't really mind characters that are detached from the world as a whole and care about very few things. Problem with Luke for me, and I'm not saying it's a problem with the show, not even remotely, especially if it is more expanded upon, is I don't think he cares about anything right now. And I'm pretty positive that is because he's focused on his only goal and he wants to leave his wife after it. So I think I'm gonna be very much so rooting for what's gonna happen after he defeats the hero. Because I want that to be over, after which point I really want to see what's gonna happen. Obviously enough, we're still very far away from the first episode, we might get there by episode 12. Obviously enough, we need to have Tarte, the girl Dia, is that her name? I think so. And one more girl need to join his party before we were caught up to what happened in episode 1. After which point, I don't know whether they've already defeated the hero there, but I feel like they probably haven't. And Luke is above 10. He's now slightly older. He's definitely not 18 because they need to defeat the hero. Something I would really like is they're done with the hero storyline. By episode 7 or 10, I would like if it's episode 10 and we spend the other two episodes actually exploring what is the future of the anime and Luke and all of his, I guess, new servants, perhaps. I mean, I highly doubt Dia is a servant. She probably isn't. She's probably on equal footing with him, but we'll see. Tarte definitely is, and that is exactly what I mean. I'm perfectly fine, and I don't question the fact that he. I was gonna say something messed up, but it is messed up. He pretty much tamed her. And as messed up as it is what it is. And he did kind of brainwash her, and obvious enough, they've made the point during the episode that he hasn't really stopped doing that. He definitely is still making sure that she's gonna be a loyal servant till the end of his life, which is a fair thing. I don't blame him for doing that. My thing is, does he care about her, or is he gonna care about her in the future? As in, will he risk his own life to try to protect her or anyone else in the future? I'm not expecting that of him now. But obviously enough, I think it makes perfect sense considering who he was in the past and considering what his goal is right now. I'm not expecting some drastic character shift, and I don't know how the show is gonna go, but considering everything we've seen so far, I'm starting to have some pretty big expectations of this anime. Because I'm really enjoying the animation, I think the characters are fun. There's a little tiny bit of fan service, a little bit. It is what it is. And it's also, yeah, honestly, just as a whole, I think the animation is great. I think the characters are interesting and fun. And I'm actually very curious about the story, or rather where the story is gonna go, because for now, all of this is kind of, I mean, what's the word? I mean, I'm forgetting the name. It is kind of the story before the start of the story, kinda, and we even had, I mean, actually, that was even when he was in the. Okay, you know what? I can't talk right now. I really can't speak. The important thing is this is not even the beginning of the things that I'm excited for when it comes to this anime. So we're gonna see where it's gonna go. There's a video that you can start to enjoy there, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did.